2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back. It's the final round of the Arnold Palmer Invitational. It looks like a great day out there. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group. John McCarthy on the course as well. And Rich, a legendary stop on tour this week. Bay Hill Club and Lodge, Arnold Palmer's place. What can the players look forward to?
They're looking forward to probably the strongest test that they're going to have early in the season. This golf course historically is firm, fast, windy, can be cold at times. It's ruthless. It's going to call you out on bad shots, and even your good shots may not always get rewarded. This is going to challenge players mentally more than physically, because the shots they hit aren't always going to turn out in the best of spots.
Not her best effort. The ball in the greenside bunker. Okay, now looking at this putt to save par. And now to the par 3 second.
Lovely, lovely rhythm.
That was an amazing approach, and now putting for birdie at number 2.
Full of confidence as well with their putter. Gotta like their chances.
They will take it, moving to 1 under par for the championship.
And after that good play, moving up the leaderboard. Absolutely tattooed that drive.
Looks like about 120 yards left.
Wind is blowing from right to left here. Wants to work it against the wind.
This one needs to kick left, and kick left hard.
Hey, they'll take it. Now a makeable putt. She's got this one for birdie. After that hole, they are moving up the leaderboard. We've made our way to a par 5.
The tempo there was exquisite.
Now 2 under par. Those are the shots you practice over and over at the range. Okay, on to the next. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she's tied for the top spot.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Setting up here, coming off a run of birdies.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Yeah, I don't think they took enough out of the sand there.
No green in red, but a chance to save their par. How close was that to going down? This putt was about 8 feet.
Crucial to save this par.
And that's a good make in the end. Certainly helped them fight back from a difficult position.
Bunkered off the tee, wasn't able to find the green, but saves the par with that putt.
Now we head to the famous par 5 6th. Rich, a lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Did they catch enough of this? And here we are with the third shot. Currently tied for the lead.
Let me tell you, she can manage her bag in this wind.
Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
Yeah, it's going to bank to the left-hand side, this one.
And that's their fourth birdie of the day.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And with that hole, she's now the solo leader of this event.
Here's a look at the par 3 7th. This is a 7-iron on the way. The yardage was dialed in on that shot. Pin high and looking at the hole.
And this one for back-to-back birdies.
Way too much on that one. She's got this putt for par. Too much power on that putt. This putt from 5 feet away. That's a bogey on the scorecard and will give the rest of the field a little bit of hope. Well, let's see what happens here at number 8. That's a pretty good shot right there. Let's see if they can lag this one in close. Okay, this putt for par, trying to get out of here without any damage. Right on line, but just misses. This putt from 3 feet away.
This is what they have left for bogey.
After that hole, she is sliding down the standings. Over to hole number 9. It's a par 4.
Wow, I didn't even know they had this power. Great drive.
Henny, what can you tell us about this shot?
She's looking at maybe 155 or so, I'd say here.
Caddy tells us this is a 9-iron. Okay, nothing spectacular, but safe. Trying to get to 3 under par with this putt. Okay, John, what do you see with this putt?
This one's going left to right.
There's the birdie, and what a great job she did to bounce back after bogey on the last. Now to the 10th hole, it's a par 4.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Okay, they'll take that. 16 feet away.
All right, guys. This for 2 birdies in a row.
Come on. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot.
The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Second shot here on the 11th. Sit down. Sit. That one's just found its way onto the first step. This is a good opportunity for her to make a par. Sitting now 3 under for the tournament. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Ooh, it'd be nice to make this putt. This is for eagle. What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this.
Well played. What an eagle. And just checking in on the standings, and she continues to lead this tournament. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side. Open up the angle for your second shot. And it's obvious, you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side. make a par. Pretty simple.
Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. John, what's the line on this putt?
It should start out straight enough and then have a little bit of a break to the left as it nears the hole.
It's on a good line. And a bit of frustration starting to set in as the par just misses the hole. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
This is her third shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Wow, what a save.
I was thinking bogey, double bogey, but with that chip in, it's a par.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Strong par 4. Your dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
That is a wonderful shot out of the rough. That's a fantastic shot by our leader. Longer putt here. Let's see how they do. That was close. This putt from 5 feet.
This is what they have left for par here.
Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. An opportunity here with a par 5.
Already in the lead, looking to extend that.
Wow, that was launched. That was such a pure swing. We've got about 180 left to the hole.
Puff of breeze moving this golf ball left to right.
This is a 7-iron on the way. Wow, I thought that was in. This putt for a birdie. The putt goes in and the lead continues to grow. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. Man, that was a good shot. This putt is from 18 feet away. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
I've had a look from both sides. This is a right to lefter.
That one just rolls by. Here's a bogey putt. And as we head to the next hole, our featured player is up by 1. Time for the tee shot at 18. Okay, that'll play. Yeah, they don't find the green here. That's tough.
Oh, look at that. The wind just wreaking havoc with that shot. Disappointing.
Magic with the short club. This would be an incredible way to close out the round with the clubhouse lead. And as they sink that putt, they will finish with the clubhouse lead and wait for the rest of the field to finish up. Everyone on the course has finished their round, and that means our featured player is the champion at the Arnold Palmer Invitational. So that will do it for today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are thrilled to bring you the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This will be a historic day for one player. It's the final round of the prestigious Players' Championship. Welcome, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak is walking with the feature group today, and John McCarthy is on the course as well. We've got an incredible day of golf ahead. Let's find out who will go low. This player won their last event. Let's see if that momentum carries on.
Well, it's certainly in their favor, isn't it? Winning breeds winning. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win again this week.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
What a beautiful leave right there. About 7 feet remain. What a way to open things up. A birdie on the first hole.
Most certainly is. Love to see it.
Here's a look at the par 5 second.
Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That's a really nice shot.
They're thinking of going for this one, guys. Gotta be aggressive. Love this play out here. Spinning to the left of this one.
And from the bunker. This putt is from 16 feet away.
They've got a great look for birdie.
That one goes in.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
And with that, she moves to 2 under par for the championship.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
That was right on target. A look at the lie in the greenside rough. Oh, almost. A chance to save par. Oh, they were walking after that one. This one from 4 feet away. That is a tough one for them. They fall back to 1 under for the tournament.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard. Never a good sign.
A lot to like about that one. This is the third. 3 strokes off the lead. Oh, almost. Here's a par putt. Henny, how challenging is this putt?
She's paced it. She's read it. It's 11 feet.
4 feet left to the hole. Back-to-back bogeys, and our featured player is losing some momentum.
2 bogeys in a row. Never a good sign. Have to see if they can rebound from that.
Trailing by 4 strokes. All right, Rich, the par 4 fifth. A strong hole, this one, isn't it?
Par 4, 471 yards from the back. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
From around 140 yards here. 4 shots behind our leader. Well, this one's right at the pin. Well, that's beautifully judged. And he's down there. You got a read?
I've given it a good look. I see this one going left at the hole.
Ooh. And this one is for her par. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. The 6th is a par 4.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
Well, that sets up a birdie putt, even if it is from long range. And this is a 20-footer. Par putt coming up here. Now 4 back after that hole.
A par 4 here.
Par 4, 451 yards, all sorts of danger down the left-hand side. Hit your tee shot out to the right. Second shot, find the green, 2-putt, and sprint to the tee on the 8th.
That was not clean contact. Looking to get up and down from here. And now a critical putt on the line with a chance to save par. That looked good all the way. This one is 5 feet away. And after that, she falls to 1 over for the tournament.
And moving down the leaderboard as well.
Over to number 8. It's a par 3.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
And the mindset now is to get up and down from here. Let's see if the player can make this putt for par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, our leader is up by 1. The tee shot at number 9. That's going to work nicely for her. This one is heading toward the rough. Time now for the third. 5 strokes off the lead.
This one looking really good.
She is moving up the leaderboard, trying to build some momentum. We start the back 9 with a par 4. Wow, what a swing right there. This shot is about 130 yards from the hole. And currently 3 shots back.
Needs a little members bounce to the right.
On the green, but a long way away. So close. Oh, that was so close. All right, let's walk away with a bogey here. After that hole, she is going in the wrong direction.
There's some birdie holes out on this course, and the 11th is certainly one of those, but there are some troublesome spots if you get out of play.
There definitely is trouble, but the thing I love about this hole the most, Luke, is that there's so many different ways to play it. Most players will take driver off the tee, but from there, now it's anybody's ball game. You don't have to go for the green on the second shot. You can lay it up over the left. You can lay it up over to the right. You can lay it up long left. There's so many different ways of attacking this hole. Each individual is going to do it differently. I love the second shot on this hole.
This line doesn't look too tough, just in the first cut right by the green. She's had a lovely recovery there, and that should help her save a par. And that's a great way to forget about that bogey on the last. Currently at -1 following that hole.
I tell you what, inching closer to that top spot on the leaderboard, things are definitely heating up.
Well, the tee shot is all that matters on the short par 4 12th. Most players can reach the green. It's just the decision whether the player goes for it or not.
They can, but they better be aware that there's a lot of danger up there. Water left obviously is no good, but even bailing out to the right in those dunes, in the mounds, and little pot bunkers on top of those mounds, well, forget about it. That's not a good space either, especially since the green does run pretty hard from right to left. If you want to take this hole on with driver and expecting to make 3, well, you need to realize that a 5 and a 6 could be easily made as well.
Well, was that a rush of blood? She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. That's a disappointing par in the end after such a terrific shot in. Sitting at 1 under after that hole. Well, as you start to head for home here at TPC Sawgrass, you're blessed with this wonderful par 3 13th.
And this is a really cool par 3. You've got 3 distinct areas on the green, front right, all the way on the left-hand side, and the back right. Wherever they put the pin is going to dictate what shot shape you want to have into that green. I think it's a really cool design because it requires you to think about how you want the golf ball to land on the green and the way you want it to bounce. I think Pete Dye did a great job in designing this green.
This one to move into the top 10 on the leaderboard. And with that, that's their 4th birdie. Just 2 shots back after that hole.
Getting closer to that top spot on the leaderboard. This is getting interesting.
There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second 9 at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14.
Difficult tee shot on this plank, some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Oh, look at the moves this player's making. They might be tracking the victory, Rich.
Absolutely nice push on this final round. Still needs to keep the foot on the gas, continue making birdies if they have any hope of winning.
A fair bit on the line here. Spot the top 5. So close. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
This for par.
Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich.
Being a couple off the lead, they can't afford to miss those birdie opportunities.
And it's a tie for 9th place for them at the moment.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
Oh, that is textbook.
A putt to move into a tie for 2nd place. Before we move on, we take a look at the leaderboard, and she is in a tie for 2nd place.
Moving up the leaderboard, I like it.
Now to the 16th hole, a par 5.
Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
That is a bold play, and it pays off. And now only down 1, an eagle look.
Yep.
Henny, how tricky is this one?
Yeah, it's hard to even stand straight on this slope. Big right to left break.
Well, now still a lot of work to be done. This putt would move them into a share of 1st place.
Must make good opportunity with 2 to play.
4 under par and starting to build some momentum. We have a par 3 here.
When you play here in a practice round, it looks like you could just throw it on there. But when you're in a tournament round, it doesn't even look like it exists. The hole changes so much when the tournament starts. That's what I love about it. You just add 35,000 people who are having some fun and ready to heckle you if you knock it in the water. Good luck. Enjoy.
That just missed. Let's see if they can manage a bogey here. Here's a glance at the leaderboard, and she is currently in the tie for 4th place.
Not much happening. Moving down the leaderboard, never a good sign.
Wow, that's an incredible drive.
This one just missed the fairway.
Uh-oh, this one leaking out to the right.
Wow, that one was just a little bit off.
Now, coming out of the rough, missing the green was always in the cards.
Oh, almost had it. That will do it, and they end up at 3 under par for the event. The storyline was out there, the possibility of winning back-to-back. It doesn't happen often. It doesn't happen here.
It didn't. It just ran out of gas a little bit at the end, and it cost them. But, boy, what a 2 weeks it's been.
That will do it for us today. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, and our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. Get set for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, presented by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. The final round is about to begin. It looks like a great day out there. Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Down on the course, walking with the feature group is Henny Koyak. John McCarthy is with us as well. We've got an amazing day of action on tap. We're going to bring it all to you right here on 2K Sports. That's the type of swing you want to take with you every time out. That's the way you start a round. An opening hole birdie.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Here's a look at the way things stand. Our featured player is in a tie for second. That's a textbook swing. Got to hit the green there.
Yeah, wind took that one offline in a hurry.
This is her third. They need this one to save par. All right, Henny, what do you see here?
She's got 10 feet, her favorite distance from today.
Before we move on to the next hole, we look at the leaderboard, and she is in a tie for third. The third hole is a par 3.
Downhill ever so slightly to a large green that runs from front to back right. Do not come up short or to the left. Water could be found.
A birdie would look really nice on the scorecard. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
Oh, this is going hard left.
So close.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt. Not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
Here's a look at the updated leaderboard. Our featured player in a tie for fourth place. The fourth hole at Lone Grove is a par 5.
Back up the hill off the tee shot. Slightly downhill for your second shot. Just that one lone bunker on the front left portion of this green. An easy birdie if you keep it in position.
This is bold. Going for it in 2.
That's how you take on a par 5.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game. A bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
I like the looks of this. It's on a very good line.
Ooh, this is tasty. Yeah.
They like the result there, moving to 2 under par for the event.
And coming off the eagle, feeling quite proud of themselves. A big chance here at the next.
Not a long par 4 here. The fairway cambers from left to right pretty steeply. Also chases away from you. Second shot slightly back up the hill. 3 bunkers behind it. Do not come up short of it, or CJ's Creek will be found.
Yep, that shot safely on the green.
You know, Luke, they say nothing rolls like a ball.
This is going right at the hole. Oh, what a bonus. They'll be liking the look of that position at the top of the leaderboard. Here at Lone Grove Golf Course, the 6th hole is a par 4 measuring a decent 465 yards, Rich, all the way back there at the tips.
Probably the most challenging tee shot on this course. CJ's Creek down the entire left-hand side. Second shot, should it find the fairway, pretty straightforward, as this green complex is devoid of any hazards.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. John, what's the line on this putt? Where should they be starting it?
This one looks like it's going to break right to left.
Just 3 feet to go to the hole. Don't miss this. They can be costly. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. And after that performance, they'll stay right where they are in the standings.
The 7th at Lone Grove is a par 3.
Downhill, 3 greenside bunkers, but leave your tee shot just a little left of the green, a little short, and watch it chase on to the green.
This one from a long ways away. Oh. 7 feet from here.
This is for par.
As we check the leaderboard, she still sits at the top. Over to 8, which is a par 4.
A lot of contour on this tee shot, makes the fairway a little bit smaller than it actually is. Second shot slightly back uphill to a green that has a massive fall off to the right hand side.
She got all of that one. Now at 3 under par. That's another green in regulation.
It has been fantastic to watch all week long. This player is dialed in.
The birdie putt goes in. As we move on to the next hole, she is up by 2. The 9th hole is a chance to be aggressive.
Short par 5, missed the bunkers on the left. Second shot straight back up the hill. Green protected by 3 bunkers, but birdie is easily attainable.
Going with 5 wood.
Yeah, this one, it's veering off a little bit to the right.
Staring down a very long putt here. John, your green side, what do you see in this putt?
It's going to go down the hill and to the left. Let's see how they do.
They've got this left for birdie. Another birdie. That's the 4th of the day.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Let's take a look at the opening hole of the second 9 at Lone Grove.
Little dog leg from right to left. Skirt the trees down the left-hand side. Short second shot to a green that has undulations everywhere.
This looks like a 190-yard shot.
They need to flight this one down into the wind.
Clubbing up, smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
That is not what they had in mind.
Not too sure what happened there. That's a very uncharacteristic mistake.
That's a wonderfully played chip shot. Quick look at the leaderboard, and it's a 2-shot advantage for our leader.
Hole number 11 is a par 3.
Long par 3 at that. Bunkers front and left with a runoff area on the right-hand side. That's the place you want to miss it. That's the place you can get it up and down from.
Opting for the 5-iron. 12 feet to the cup coming up. Big putt for par coming up. Okay, let's head to the next. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th hole here at Lone Grove Golf Club, 543 yards, par 5.
Dog leg from right to left. Generous landing area, but from middle of fairway, you must decide, do I take this second shot on, or do I play smart and lay it up?
From around 220 yards.
Green well below her on this shot. Needs to take one less club.
Is that right? I think so. A chance now from the bunker for an up and down. Currently -5. Come on, baby. Come on. And that for par. And still in top spot after that hole. Keep it going. The 13th hole is a par 4.
Yeah, dog leg from right to left. Big hitters are going to try and cut as much off of CJ's Creek as possible, leaving themselves with a very short wedge shot to a pretty inviting green, it must be said.
And taking aim from around 100 yards here. Currently leading by 2. She's managed to find the green on this approach. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
Setting up this putt 15 feet from the cup.
It's just about 3 feet away.
Nice little par putt here.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now leading by 1 shot. On the tee now, the par 5, 14th.
Only the longest in the game are able to get it home in 2. You must find the fairway. Those that go for it, though, must be strategic in where they lay up, as this green has got a lot of movement to it and tough to get a chip shot close.
Oh, this is the stuff that gets the juices flowing. Driver off the deck. Getting ready to play their 3rd.
Back into the wind. They need to flight this one down.
Oh, that's outstanding. Another great shot by our leader. Well, this will be a big birdie here. Good putt to make. It's just about 3 feet away. Currently 5 under overall.
4 holes to go at Lone Grove. Here's the 15th.
Long downhill par 4, fairway cameras from right to left. Green chases away from you towards that water. Be mindful of your second shot and not go long.
Let's see if they can get up and down from here. Terrific hands on that shot. A par putt coming up.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
That putt goes in, and just a few holes left to play. Our featured player is 5 under.
Just a very narrow margin of a lead out there. Let's see if they can calm their nerves and get this done.
That really sounded pure.
The wind was howling, but that didn't matter.
A birdie putt coming up. This could be a big one. Ooh, that was close. 3 feet to the cup. And you can see the disappointment as they walk off the green. That felt like it should have been a birdie. The 17th hole is a short par 4.
this brings all the excitement you could ever want in a major championship. A drivable par 4, massive green. You can find the green, but birdie is not guaranteed. Do you lay it up or do you go for it?
How about this birdie putt? Okay, Henny, give us a read here.
This putt back up the hill, moving to the right.
Come on, don't be shy.
This has my attention.
You rotten thing.
Our featured player continues to look good out there, currently in first place. The finishing hole at Lone Grove is a par 4.
Massive amounts of room out to the right-hand side. However, hug the trees as best you can to leave a shortish second shot to a green that tilts severely from back to front.
That is going to work. And if this drops, they'll wind up with a score of 66 on their day. Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us about the putt?
I've paced it out. It's 40 feet.
This is a putt for the clubhouse lead. And that's how the round comes to an end with a par at the finishing hole. And with everyone's rounds now concluded, our featured player is a major champion, the victor at the Legends Championship. That will do it for our broadcast day. For all of us at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. We'll see you next time. It's time to prepare for the dramatic season-long race for the FedEx Cup, brought to you by 2K Sports and the PGA Tour. It's time for the final round of the PGA Championship from right here in Philly at the Mamba Golf Club. I'm Andrew Catalan alongside Rich Beam and Luke Elvey, and we've got Henny Koyak and John McCarthy following the action on the course. And Rich, we're just outside the city of brotherly love. Should be a spectacular week at Aronimink. What do you love about this course?
I think that what they've done over the last few years, getting this back to Donald Ross's original design, adding bunkers, removing trees, getting the green shapes the way they used to be, and they're not normal. They're more squared off, but still undulating, firm, tough stretch of par fours to start off your round here, holes 1 through 4. I just think this golf course, as difficult it is, I think from a vision standpoint, though, it's fun. It's not easy, but it's inviting. This is a great golf course. I love being here.
Let's get down to the first hole. This one appears to be fairway bound. Second shot here on the first. Those are the shots you practice at the range over and over, and boy, does it pay off here.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Henny, how tough will this putt be?
I've got it going right to left here.
Job well done with the birdie right there.
Always a nice way to ease on into your round, birdieing the first.
Let's go out to the par 4 second.
Yeah, 6-pack of bunkers there on the left-hand side. Want to avoid those. Bail it out to the right off the tee. Second shot plays back uphill. Fairly flat green, protected by bunkers both right and left, and a nice big runoff area in the back right portion of this green.
This putt is from way out there.
Give me this one. Ample room out to the right.
That looked good for a while.
Big swing on that putt right there. They didn't quite get the break right. Distance was perfect. Nice, easy par.
Setting up now on the tee of the par 4 third.
Boy, and the bunkering on this hole is extravagant. You got bunkers seemingly everywhere along this hole, both down the fairway, off the tee, into some lay-up areas. This green tilts back to front pretty severely, but there is a chance to run it on the green as there's a wide opening there in front of the green.
And with that, she moves to 2 under par for the championship. On the tee on the 4th hole.
The bunkers on this golf course are placed perfectly. If you hit a weak tee shot out to the right, there's bunkers. If you hit a strong tee shot left, it's going to find more bunkers. Second shot will play downhill, just that one bunker on the right-hand side. Good news is, again, there's a large opening in the front of this green. You can chase your golf ball onto this green should you find trouble off the tee.
This putt left for birdie. John, you're down there. What can you tell us about this putt?
Well, looks like about 30 feet to the hole, guys.
That's a good job from that distance. Our leader has a 2-shot advantage on the field.
Rich, hole number 5 might look fun, but it can be an absolute devilish par 3.
Oh, this is such a perfect little par 3, isn't it? Surrounded by bunkers. This green has got all kinds of movement in it. It is a great little par 3.
Ooh, that almost went down. Well, I hope she makes this one because it's for par. Henny, take us through the break on this putt.
Okay, my money is on a right to lefter.
Currently 2 under for the tournament. The 6th hole at Aronimink returns the tee shot back into the focus. Those bunkers on the right look like they're in a menacing position.
Only the longest players in the game will be able to carry those bunkers down the right-hand side. Rest of the field is going to have to play it out to the left. Second shot plays back uphill ever so slightly. Might need to take a half a club, maybe a full club extra.
Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Trailing by a couple of strokes now.
Now teeing off on the par 4 7th hole.
Semi-blind tee shot. You want to favor the right-hand side as best possible. This fairway does camber from right to left. From the top of that hill, second shot plays downhill. Green chases away from right to left, from front to back, making spin of the utmost importance on your second shot here.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
She's got a long putt to go. Here we go on a good line. This one looking good. Yes, it goes. Here's a look at how things stand. It's a one-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 3.
This is definitely a monster of a par 3. You're going to be firing in a long iron hybrid, could be even a fairway metal at times. It has a conjoined green with the 10th, and anytime you find this surface or even the one on 10, it's actually a job well done. I have to say, this is just so difficult.
Wow. 3 feet left. Moving along. Here's the way things stand. She is in second place. We finish up the opening 9 with a par 5.
Normally you would think as a par 5 as maybe being a breather hole, something you can kind of bully a little bit. Not so much here. Bunkers left, bunkers right, off the tee, puts a premium on accuracy. But then the next shot, straight back uphill, usually plays 15 to 20 yards longer, so only the biggest hitters are going to knock it on in 2. You want to lay up in a section of this fairway, hopefully on the right-hand side, as the green does tilt a significant amount from back to front and left to right.
Let's see if they played the right break. Right on line, but just misses. This putt, and we'll have a new co-leader. And it drops. That's the 4th birdie of the day. We begin the back 9 here on the 10th hole.
Pretty generous landing area, a pretty inviting tee shot down the hill. Fairway does run out a little bit down the left-hand side, so you might want to be careful there. Again, the second shot plays downhill to a green that's fronted by a pond, shares it with the 8th green on the left-hand side, and a massive drop-off on the right-hand side of this green.
Okay, green side, a chance to get up and down. That's a really nice play. They've got this putt for par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first.
Well, the 11th hole, Rich, only 425 yards on the card, but working back up the hill.
You would dearly love to have your tee shot end up on the left half of this fairway, as close to those bunkers as possible. Second shot plays back up the hill just a little bit. The last place you want to hit your next shot is short and right. It will go trundling down into those 4 greenside bunkers.
7 feet to the cup. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. Okay, holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole. The 12th is a strong par 4, Rich. It's part of, again, the same start as we had on the front 9.
Straightaway par 4 that plays uphill the entire way. From the fairway, your second shot is going to have to be high. It's going to have to be soft with some sort of mid to long iron. Massive bunker on the right-hand side. It was very dangerous, but anything missing long and left could go chasing off into the deep rough.
Trying to get to 6 under now with this putt. Henny, take us through this putt. What's she facing?
You know, I've been prowling around. It's definitely uphill and moving to the right-hand side.
Oh, 5-footer. It's amazing how tour pros hold these. And they now have a one-shot advantage. Over to 13, by no means a long par 4, but another challenging one.
And thankfully, just a little bit of a reprieve on this very difficult back 9. Most players are going to be smart and lay it up short of this collection of bunkers down this left-hand side. From there, it's just a short wedge back uphill. But here's the tricky part. You've got a green that tilts from back to front pretty severely. You're going to have to be mindful of the spin on that next shot.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
This is looking like 37 foot.
A par putt on the table. And she's maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. The 14th at Aronimink is a par 3, but there's a lot going on in this one as well.
It's safe to say that your long game is going to have to be pretty spot on if you're going to play Aronimink successfully. Again, you have a big green that is surrounded by some deep bunkers that sit well below the surface of it. Anytime you find the surface here with your tee shot, job well done.
Putting for par. Currently at -5 now for the event.
Let's check out the 15th. It's a par 4.
Difficult tee shot to keep in the fairway as this fairway cambers a lot from right to left. You would like to be down the left-hand side. That way you don't have to contend with too many trees down the right-hand side.
Okay, this from 210.
Went straight down. This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
Okay, some distance here. Henny, what do you see in this putt?
This putt goes downhill and breaks to the right.
Her pace was off on that putt. And 10 feet left.
Who doesn't love a par putt?
This one should swing back to the left. Okay, that's a bogey, and the lead diminishes.
Ooh, this is getting fun, isn't it?
We've hit the par 5, 16th hole.
Dogleg from right to left with a fairway that cambers from left to right. More than likely, your tee shot's going to end up down the right-hand side. A layup towards the trio of bunkers down the right-hand side is going to leave you a nice number to hit your third shot, which would be a nice, soft, gentle wedge that's just going to land right next to the hole. Birdie, thank you very much.
Looking really good.
And now after that hole, we've got only one name atop the leaderboard. It's our featured player. Let's go over to 17, the par 3.
Long par 3 water fronting this green. The only bailout area you have is out to the right in some really deep bunkers. You make a 3 here, it's happy days. This par 3 is more like a 3.5 on the scorecard.
Our leader has done it again.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
The putt drops, and they are padding their lead. As we move on to the next hole, it's a 3-shot cushion for our leader. We've hit the 18th hole. It's a par 4.
Good news, it's one of the longest par 4s on the golf course as well, playing all the way back up the hill. Bunkers down the right-hand side really are not in play, even for the biggest in the game. Second shot back up the hill, requiring a club and a half extra. What a great finishing hole. Grandstand surrounding this green. This is where you want to raise your arms in victory.
Beautiful shot from our leader.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Here's a putt to finish their round with the clubhouse lead. Henny, how tricky is this one?
This putt's going to break to the right.
Okay, and that will do it for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, the rest of the field has finished, and we can now confirm our featured player has won the event, a fitting reward for a fantastic performance this week. Well, that'll do it for today. For all of us here at 2K Sports, I'm Andrew Catalan. Have a great night. 2K Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Welcome back to Shinnecock Hills, where a U.S. Open champion will be crowned. Our final coverage starts right now. Good to be with you today. I'm Andrew Catalan, joined by Rich Beam and Luke Elvey. Henny Koyak and John McCarthy are down on the course. We're about to find out who's going to go low today. It's all coming up right here. An exciting day on 2K Sports. Let's get down to the first hole. I like that one. Second shot here at 1. Giving themselves a chance. That's all you can ask for. Henny, what more can you tell us?
Setting up this putt 16 feet from the cup.
There it is.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
Let's see what happens here on the second hole. That's a good one to build momentum on. Henny, your green side. What do you see in this putt?
Yeah, it's really tough to see, but it's going to be straight and then just switch left.
That one goes in, and it's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
After that hole, our featured player is making a move. Now to the tee of the par 4 third hole.
Lovely, lovely room.
Henny, what are they looking at with their approach?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Club up. I like this play.
All right, we can work with that. There's some meat left on the bone with this one.
Okay, started on a good line. Now, will it come back?
A chance here for par. All right, that one is behind us. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she's tied for the top spot. This hole is a par 4. This one looking pretty good off the tee. That's a tough one to swallow.
And what a rare miss today. They've been so good with their approach shots.
This could be a big moment, trying to save par. As we take a look at the leaderboard, she is tied for the top spot.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Oh, that is bombed. This is her second shot. Currently tied for the lead. That was wonderfully done. This putt will move them to 3 under par. And he's down there. You got a read?
This one is breaking left to right.
3 feet to go here to the hole.
This is what they have left for par.
She's currently in a share of first place. As we move to the 6th hole, it's a par 4. This one looks to be headed towards the fairway from around 180 yards out. She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. Ooh. Just 3 feet to the cup. And she's holding steady on the leaderboard after that hole.
Out to the 7th hole. Wow, what a swing. This is a 7-iron on the way. Now a putt to get to 3 under par. Okay, Henny, what can you tell us about this putt?
This putt, 37 feet.
This putt starts on a good line. Will it go?
Oh, no!
And just to finish off the par. As we head to the next hole, our featured player is currently tied for first. We've reached the 8th hole. It's a par 4. Wow, cannot hit it much farther than that. And about 110 yards left to the hole. Target practice with these approach shots, just like that. Now this putt for birdie. As we move on to the next, she is up by 1. We've reached the closing hole of the opening 9. It's a par 4. This looks like a really strong tee shot. And now this from about 150 yards away.
1 extra club required to this elevated green.
Oh, they've got to love the look of this one.
Big opportunity here, a putt for birdie. As we head to the next hole, our leader has a 2-shot advantage. And now teeing off on a par 4.
Nice birdie at the last. Let's see what they can produce here.
That might be the best swing of the day. Yeah, I like that. That's okay there. That's a safe shot. Henny, what kind of putt will she face here?
They've got a downhill, right to lefter on their hands here, guys.
Come on, ball. Come on.
To the bottom. They nail that putt. And after that hole, still in front on the leaderboard.
On the tee of the par 3 11th. Going with the 7. Handy effort, that one. Good chance to move to 6 under par here. Go on, get in the hole. Now 5 shots up after that hole. Always positive coming off a birdie. Let's see what happens here. That should find the cut stuff. Time for the second shot at the 12th. Fairways and greens. Easy game, isn't it?
The iron play today has been absolutely stellar. Luke, the greens and regulation, just a fantastic accomplishment. Great to watch.
Currently 7 under for the event. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we?
Stonking drive there.
This is her second here.
Nice out the rough here.
That dog will hunt.
Just 10 feet to the cup here.
This is for birdie.
Penny, take us through the break on this putt.
They could be forgiven for thinking this is straight, but plot twist, it goes left.
And she remains in first place after that one. The 14th is a par 4. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
Ooh, this is on a good line. That one's got some intent. Yes, she's made it. What a putt. And that'll keep them in the same position on the leaderboard.
We've hit the par 4 15th hole. Woo, absolutely unleashed it. This is dicey to say the least.
Wow, did this come out beautifully.
8 feet remain.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Another birdie. That's 2 in a row as we head home.
A nice feeling it must be to have that sizable of a lead coming down the stretch.
Our featured player likes the way the leaderboard is shaking out, currently in first place. Nine under for the tournament. This appears to be a mistake. Okay, Henny, you're right there. What can you tell us?
Looking at this, I don't know. They might have to come out backwards. This is pretty deep in.
And that's why they're leading the tournament. What a shot. All right, John, which way is this putt going to go?
Pretty sure a little movement to the right in this putt.
Oh, so close to a birdie. And a tap in as we move on to the next hole. Okay, let's see how things stand. Our featured player is ahead by 7. We've reached the 17th. It's a par 3.
The tempo there was exquisite.
The club choice is a 6-iron. Let's check in with Henny.
Setting up this putt 25 feet from the cup.
Starting this one to the left, and let's see if it comes back.
She could have done much worse from there. That'll play.
She'll take it. Big breaking putt, not easy to read. This is going to be an easy par, though.
We've made it to 18. They've got the lead. Can they finish? That was right on target. Looks like about a 170-yard shot required here. That's a missed green.
Shocking. A missed green in regulation.
Okay, green side, and the goal now is to get up and down.
Oh, you know you want to.
What a way to finish a hole out on 18.
What a shot indeed. Nicely done.
And that will do it. The rest of the field has finished, and we can now confirm our featured player has won a fitting reward for a great week. Just a phenomenal day. We can't wait to do it again. For Rich Beam, Luke Elvey, our entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Andrew Catalan. Thanks for watching.